What's up, guys? I'm taking a look at a Lego set from last year, from the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars lineup of sets. This is the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit. This is from Return of the Jedi, which actually does have an exclusive minifigure that's not really specific to the set, but it's rather an anniversary thing. They included special figures throughout all of these sets in the lineup. And yeah, they're just special little collectible things that you can find in only this set, hopefully. So the minifigure I want to start with first is Boba Fett, which in itself is a great minifigure. I love the printing all over him. They gave him sidearm printing and just the regular set. So they should just do that for like any Lego minifigure, especially with Star Wars. Especially if you give it a very big price like this set. However, the problem is that this is not accurate at all to Return of the Jedi. This is the Empire Strikes Back version, which I believe this came in a mech set for Star Wars. I didn't get that. I don't want to get that, so it's good to get him here. But the thing is, it's just not accurate. It's a good figure. It just doesn't make sense for it to be. You can see he has his gun here, though. He's got his jet back there, which looks great. It's been the same mold ever since. I believe helmet print, that's the exact same as well. But it's okay because it fits. And then this face print also is the younger Boba Fett look with a bit of stubble on it and some scarring. Let's see if there is a bit of printing as well on the back. Next up, we have Chewbacca. It's the same one that we've been getting, I believe, since 2014. So it's really nothing new here. They just gave him handcuffs. But yeah, it's the same body, it's the same print, and that's how he looks on the back. And here's the new and exclusive Han Solo for Return of the Jedi. This is him straight out of the carbonite. He's got his handcuffs. He's got the white Peter Griffin looking shirt, some brown pants, his Han Solo hairpiece, and they give him an exclusive face print here, which is great. It matches the scene perfectly. This is him straight out of the carbonite. That's how he looks. So I'm glad that they did that there. And yeah, I do hope they use a new Han Solo face print. And I don't know, because like it's just been the same one. So yeah, this is great. And this is Lando Calrissian in disguise here, which is an awesome figure. He's got a little spear here, some armor detailing there. That's how he looks on the back. I believe it's a new head or helmet part there, which is awesome to get. And it's the only time we're getting it in the set, I believe. And he's got a new face print as well for Lando, which is awesome. We haven't gotten that many Lando Calrissians, I believe, in quite a while. So I hope to get like just a regular minifigure of him that isn't in like an expensive set. Because I think the last time we saw him was in Cloud City. So it's great to have him here. And yeah, that's it for Lando. Last here is the awesome Luke Skywalker, which is a great figure. This is exclusive to the set. They gave him his new hairpiece, which I love, so I'm glad we get that here. He's got the accurate torso and legs to the scene, which is perfect. Honestly, I don't think I have anything bad to say about this one. I think the only thing that I would change here is the face print. It's just because we've been getting him since 2015, so it's the same front of the head and then that same like boring expression on the back. I definitely think they should make new head or hair pieces, or not hair pieces, sorry, face prints for Luke and even Han at this point, because it's just been the same one for so long. And here's our anniversary figure for Nien Nunb or Nien Nunb. I don't know how it's pronounced, but yeah, this is exclusive to the set and it should be that way. He's got his red outfit here, which is great. We see him in Return of the Jedi alongside Lando Calrissian on the Millennium Falcon, so it's awesome to get him here. You can see how he looks on the back. He's got an exclusive mold there, which is incredible. He just goes on this little stand here, which has the printing for 25 years of Lego Star Wars. There's this extra little piece here that they put on the bottom because you can connect it to other figures who have this exact same base plate, so you can sort of have them lined up there, which is pretty awesome to get. So yeah, great figure. So here are the two builds that we have for this set. We have the new Desert Skiff, and then of course we have the Sarlacc pit here. So I want to actually start with this one because I think this is the most unique version of the Sarlacc pit. I think it's the most whole looking one. Honestly, I'd say this is probably the best Lego Sarlacc pit that they've ever done. I think this is the most dense out of all of them, because the other versions of the Sarlacc pit that we've gotten, which I think there was like maybe 3 or 4 others, it just kind of had the mouth and a bit of the tentacles and then just a little bit of a stand around it. It didn't really show the pit of the Sarlacc pit, which this one actually has all of that. Like it has like a whole sand build around it, which I think is awesome. And then even has like, it shows the sand sort of caving in to the mouth of the Sarlacc there, which is honestly awesome. But yeah, just taking a look at some of the details here on the side, you can just see there's just a lot of sand pieces just building up into it, and you can sort of see the tentacles and how they move, and just how, not really how they move, but how they look like just from the side view, I think it looks great. I think it's just missing a few more tentacles because there's only 4 here, which they do move, and there's actually a feature on the back which you saw a little bit here. You can see it's just kind of cut off here with some black and some gray, which doesn't look that good, but and I guess it's really just meant to be displayed on one side. But you can move these from side to side, and you can sort of show the Sarlacc moving just the tentacles. It doesn't move the mouth like it did, I think, in the 2017 version, which I actually do have, so it's cool to compare it to that. But yeah, you can see just how the mouth looks, also the fangs and stuff sticking out there, and then the black tiles on the bottom, I guess, to just illustrate the depth, which I think just looks so good. And I think it just looks great. I think this piece works so much better now, because it looked a bit awkward in the 2017 version. I think because of the fact that it just didn't have the pit design, it just looked a little weird. But with everything that's around it, makes these pieces work so much better. But yeah, you could still have them open up, and then you can have your Boba Fett minifigure inside there. You can have him chewed up. Yeah, he fits in there pretty well. And then you can have the tentacles sort of consuming him, or I don't know. I think it just makes for a really good display and play piece. So yeah, I think this is a great build. And here is the Desert Skiff build, which I think is actually smaller than the last one they did in 2017, but I think this is still the best one. I think it looks very sleek. It's very light also. And yeah, I think this is just a really nice build. It comes with these little clear stands here on the bottom. There's also this one little base piece here, which I've never seen before. Like this piece on the bottom, like I've never seen, like, at least in this color. But yeah, it's cool to get this. Yeah, you can see the rest of the Skiff just has this more sandy brown scheme. It used to be a bit more dark brown, I believe, but yeah, I think this is the most like accurate looking one also. I think it just looks great. I love the way they did the little fins here on the side, which you can adjust here. It just looks so, like, there's so much like texture on it, and it looks awesome. Same goes for this side as well, which you can also move up and down. And then there's that little ratchet joint there. This is how it looks from the back, which has its own set of tiles and everything covered up, which honestly just looks perfect. I love how this set turned out, honestly. Then you can see how it looks from the side. You have this little bar here, which is just in place. However, the next one here, you can see actually you can put it out there to, I guess, show how, like, I don't know, maybe it's being pulled in or something came off like the bar, which is pretty cool. I like that feature. It's just on this little hinge part there, which I think works well. And then you can just put it back on. And you could already see the other features here, which is with the plank, where you can have Luke walk on. It just slides out there. It's just a small little tile here, which is honestly, I think, the best version they've done for it. It just looks so unnoticeable and looks very clean. It just falls straight in, which looks great. And then, of course, you can have Luke Skywalker stand there pretty well, but it doesn't come with studs, which I guess means, like, obviously you can't really have him like stand there, but I don't think it really needs to, because he jumps off of it anyway. So I think it looks really good for what it is. And then you can just retract it back in just like that. It looks very seamless. And here's how the rest of the Skiff looks with the other figures. You can see there's a little pilot seat there, and there's a stand for it, which I really like how they did the little control there. I think that just looks very well done. And then just a couple studs for your minifigures. Nothing much else like in front, just a little bit more tiles and stuff. There's not much like else you can do besides just have your figure standing around. Although there is no Skiff guard minifigure, which I think would have been nice, because like there's no like driver for it. There's no other guys for you to fight besides Boba Fett, which I think is probably my only other complaint with the actual builds of this. Because I think my only other complaint with the set, besides the fact that there's a missing Skiff guard figure, which I think they should have included, is just the fact that it's $80 for all of this, which with what we do have, I love. Like, I love the build here. I love the build of the Sarlacc pit, which I think could have used a couple more tentacles, but with what we have, this looks still pretty great in general. There goes Luke Skywalker. I think there should have been a new faceman for Luke. There should have been Return of the Jedi version of Boba Fett. And yeah, it just should not have been that price, in my opinion. Like, even with what we got, this probably should have been 60, or like, because this build in itself could probably be like, I don't know, 30, 20 at this point. This is probably like a 20, 30 also. This should have been 60, even with the additional minifigure here, which this is a great figure, by the way. I love that. But yeah, I think with what we have in the set itself are awesome. Like, I love it. It's just, I just wish it wasn't that expensive. But yeah, this is definitely much better than like that Ahsoka one, which is absolutely unacceptable with the price and everything that we got. This one, I don't feel as bad because I just love everything else in it also. So yeah, I definitely think you guys should get this. Maybe if it was on a little bit of a discount too, because the figures are great, the builds are great. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this review. Destroy the subscribe button and the like button. I will see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.